minute, I'm just handling my hospital. And yes, that does mean that I'm playing 2 games at once. I've just discovered that I've got the other cases open, so we can skip anytime. I don't, like, game-wise, I don't know how many cases in total, because I never got any further than Kew Gardens. I believe Kew Gardens is, so we're on number 3, Kew Gardens is number 5. Darling, do me a favour, check how many cases are in Sherlock Holmes Crimes and Punishment, because I want to know how long this game actually is, because I've been a Sherlock fan for quite a long time, and it's kind of depressing that there's not that many detective games on console. Wait, where am I going? I've completely forgotten everything I'm doing. What am I doing? Crime scene. No, that doesn't help me. Missing weapon. That doesn't help me. Join Lestrade. Didn't we
Any
speak
progress,
to...
Mr. Holmes?
This doesn't help me. This helps me very, very little. Okay. So that's still building that. I don't need to attend my hospital until later. Hang on. Would you like to know what the weapon is? Because I can send it to you on...
Champagne for a special occasion.
Well, our chat. And,
Unopened. It was intended to be enjoyed after the steam session.
you'll see why I told you that
An
this
ice
case
bucket to keep the champagne
is
chilled.
really interesting. If I told you, then yeah, you would find this very interesting.
Expensive
Hello.
clothes belonging to one of the men from the steam room.
Ooh, that's not a good feeling in my stomach. That's not a good feeling. Ooh, ow. Oh
These
dear.
clothes belong to one of the
dear.
suspects from the steam room.
Oh dear. Uh-oh.
Clothes belonging to one of the suspects.
Oh dear. This is not a good sensation.
Good Lord, Holmes.
Ah, death with a peculiarly Roman piquancy.
Like the one you almost had an hour ago.
Let us forget about that.
Oh, another reason why I really love this. Tell you what though, I wouldn't mind having that mural in my bathroom. It looks quite nice. I mean, maybe on a straight wall instead of a curved fucking wall, but that looks lovely. I do like that. That's fantastic. Oh god, I can guarantee that's Belinda. Hello, Belinda.
I should check this blood sample at Baker Street.
And no, you don't have to leave again.
This key was covered in
Why?
blood. I should ask Phillips about
I
it.
think that this controller is breaking as well, because I just had to press my X twice to pick that up. Oh, okay, now it's working singularly. No, I don't want to see where the eye was stabbed
There
out.
was only
You.
one hit from the weapon. It pierced the right eye straight
Am
through
I
to the
shouting?
brain. Death would have
I
been
probably am,
instantaneous.
but there's a good reason for that. Mum and Dad are gone for the weekend.
The wound should not have bled so profusely. This pool is rather large.
Yeah, I can't deal with that vampire. I need to... Can I quick build now? I can quick build now. Fucking tastic. Right. What am I building? Sorry, 2 games at once. I do apologise. What am I building? What am I building? I've got no idea what I'm doing. I've got no idea what I'm fucking doing. What room did he need? Shit, it's not telling me what room I need. Fuck. Can be loud as you want. I think that was Nick. Hang on, let me just send a message. I do believe that was Nick just now. Is he still here? Yes. No, that's not Nick. That's not Nick, that's Neves. That's Neves. If you ever sign up to any other TV services, please do toss me the password at some point. What's that? Damn it! Still no response from McDonald's. Fucking slow ass fucks. Right, what am I meant to be looking at? Right hand. Again, I had to press X twice. What the fuck is wrong with this?
Some dirt or earth. I'll take a sample.
I used to be good at doing the chemical stuff in this game, but nah, I lost my skill. Is there anything else I need to know about? There's nothing else I need to know about. Apparently there is something I need to know about. Is there something else on the hand? Oh, there's something else on the hand. Okay. What? Oh.
Look, Watson. He was wearing a ring. He very likely removed it before the Steam session.
If you sign up to Hulu, there is a problem because we don't have it on the European branch. Like over here, we don't have it on European PlayStation for some unknown reason.
Well, death is very recent, between 30 minutes to 1 hour ago.
I don't understand why.
I think we have
it's
found
not
all
here.
that we can here, taking into consideration the abysmal lighting.
Claw machine.
Constable,
I
we have
should
finished
so
with the
play
body.
that.
We don't have many leads here.
What concerns me is that we still have to find
Did
the
you want me
murderer.
to give you the answer of
Holmes?
how he was killed?
Please have the body
I
removed
mean, obviously I'm not going to
without
say it
disturbing
here because
anything else in the
other
room.
people might end up
All
watching.
right, Mr. Holmes.
I was wondering, Holmes, it's fairly reckless to carry out a murder inside a closed chamber. Why do you suppose they did it?
There are a great many possibilities. The murderer was in a hurry.
I'll type
He
it
is
to
an
you.
artist,
Just in
or a
case you do
ghost.
want it. If
Or
you
he
do want
wanted
it,
to
let me know.
ensure that I'd be brought in on the case.
Because I remember
The
how this
latter.
one ended.
You are
This one I
ridiculous.
remember.
Do you know that?
Okay. Do I have enough to build the next room? Again, I don't know what room I'm building. Have I done pharmacy? Have I built a pharmacy? Don't think I did build a pharmacy. Never mind. Patient feels unhappy. Well, I don't know what you expect me to do. I can't. Okay, I will send you the answer to this murder. Sending you the weapon in 3, 2, 1. And it's been delivered. You may view it whenever you're ready. I can't remember who the murderer is, but I've sent you what the weapon was, and you might find it interesting. You might find it more interesting than what you realise. Do I need to examine the blood anymore? I don't need to mess with that. I don't need to
The
mess
brazier is still burning. The heat here is extreme.
what do I need to do? Do I need to watch some more videos? What am I doing? I don't know what I'm fucking doing.
I will need something to pick up this melted metal. Blood traces wiped on the towel.
It's horrible. So Rodney is dead. Can't we speak about it somewhere else?
I'm in shock. I don't want to talk.
Certainly.
It's horrible. I can't talk at the moment.
Yes, it is, isn't it? It is, isn't it? Considering the situation and where we are, it's
Mr. Holmes?
Naked policeman.
The grid cannot be removed. The weapon is nowhere to be found.
Yeah. So, about that little problem. So, 6 cases, you say? I think that means there's only 1 case left. Because I have 5 of them open. I believe it's 5. I want to go back. I may have just lost everything that we've done. But it's perfectly fine. Do not worry about me. I think I just came here to check something. Because we can jump ahead if you want something more mysterious, or if you want to work on something that I haven't finished yet. Yeah, the Kew Gardens, Abbey Grange, Bloodbath, Riddle, and Fate Black Peter. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so let me. Oh, that sucks. That really fucking sucks that there's only 1 left. Fucking hell. Stupid. But then again, when you think about it, these do go on for a long time. I had to do the train in 2 episodes, didn't I? But then again, wait, did I manage to do the first case in 1 episode? I can't remember what I've done.
The brazier is still burning. The heat here is extreme. I will need something to pick up this melted metal. It is too hot. I cannot reach into it.
I can't remember. I believe I did the first episode, the first case in 1 episode. Did I just lock him in there? Fine, stay in there then, see if I care. Okay. Fair enough, just stay in there then.
Any progress, Mr. Holmes?
Mr. Phillips.
Good day to you, Mr. Phillips. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is my colleague, Dr. Watson. Would you be so kind as to answer our questions?
Certainly, sir.
You look like a handsome Roman, sir. Please sit in the corner. You are not welcome here. Nose. Lips. That's not a collar, that was his lips, you fucking idiot. Sorry, I'm drinking Pepsi, which is probably why I'm burping at the moment. I do like this uniform. This uniform looks lovely. Manchester City. I mean, yay. Character portraita completa. Injection. Wait, I did build injection. I don't need to do injection. Is it cosmetology? Have I done cosmetology yet? Have I done cosmetology? I don't think I have. Let's go get a cosmetology center. Can I skip the build? I can't skip the build. Okay.
Please tell us the chain of events from the start of your day.
Okay.
Everything that you can remember. The slightest detail may be of importance.
Very well, sir. I came in at 6:30 this morning, and I opened the baths. I made sure that the room was clean, and I prepared the towels. The brazier was still burning.
There was a fire burning all night.
Yes, Sir Gregory ordered me to light the brazier yesterday. It takes some time until the room is fully heated. The gentleman had a meeting at 9 o'clock this morning. I wanted everything to be perfect. They'd been in the steam room for 20 minutes when I suddenly heard shouting. I ran to the door, but it was closed. I couldn't open it. So I ran out to the street to call for the police. One constable came up, and then there were others, and they picked the lock. Then Inspector Lestrade came along, and he told us that nothing should be touched.
Did you receive any other visitors this
So
morning?
I guess I'm buying.
Until these gentlemen arrived. Sir Gregory was the first.
Oh God!
And then, while we were discussing work details, Sir Rodney and Mr. Blinkhorn arrived, and Mr.
Devil's
Garrow
daughter.
followed.
What happened
Next,
after that?
is that what I'm doing next?
I waited until they'd all entered the steam room, then I returned to the hall.
I am terribly
The
sorry.
changing room door was open,
This
so
Pepsi
I
is
should
completely
hear if they
destroying
needed
me.
anything.
You would have heard if someone had entered or left the steam room.
Certainly, sir. These doors
I'll
make a
try
lot of
and keep
noise.
it as a silent burp.
How many people have keys to the steam room?
We have just the one key for now, which Sir Gregory gave to me.
So, this morning you opened the steam room, and then?
I put the key inside my desk, but when they called, I couldn't find it. It had disappeared. I don't know where it is.
Did you leave the baths at any time, or receive any visitors?
No, sir, I did not.
You are not telling the truth, Mr. Phillips. You left your work this morning, and you went to the post office, where you dispatched a telegram at around 7:30.
But how could you... No,
The telegram was for someone in Manchester.
Mr. Holmes, it's important. I'll tell you everything.
Okay.
I left the baths at 7:20. My
hang on.
si-
Could I can. Just gonna grab the price. I don't think it will be this year, considering how low we are at the moment. There is a big game that I'll be doing in October, and it's Red Dead Redemption 2. Now, see, we have a problem here, because the file size is over 100 gigabytes, which means Elder Scrolls would probably have to go. It's either Elder Scrolls or I ditch some of my own items. I don't mind ditching some of my own items, it'll just take me a very long time to decide what I actually want to get rid of. Yeah. Sorry, cold shiver. Let's search for Sherlock Holmes, shall we? Sherlock Holmes' Devil's Daughter is £15.99. Hello again. Cosmetology. Well, I'm trying to build cosmetology, but it's taking such a long fucking time. I can't do anything at the moment.
Sister wrote to me yesterday, and she needed a reply, or our mother is unwell. I was away for 20 minutes, and I closed the baths on my way out.
Did you receive a reply from your sister?
No, she wasn't meant to. I just told her to pawn my old school uniform so that she could pay for the medication.
Did you check to see if the key was still in your desk when you returned?
No, I didn't. Please, Mr. Holmes, don't tell the police about this. Sir Gregory would give me the sack. I need this job.
I see. There is a bottle of champagne on ice in the changing room. Do you have any idea who left it there?
There is? Are you quite certain? I didn't pay any attention. Do you believe that it's important?
Everything is important, my dear boy. Actually, let me go check what space we have. God, this takes such a long time to fucking... Ooh, that's a cold bottle. Ooh. I could put it on my hard drive, but we would have to lose one of the following games: Final Fantasy 15, The Elder Scrolls Online, Kingdom Hearts, NBA, Fallout, or Sword Art Online. Or Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Those are the only big ones. Assassin's Creed is the lowest at 23.40 gigabytes, but Final Fantasy 15 is the largest at 97.33. Anyway, I will now continue the game. I'm sorry that I keep flicking between. Hello. I suppose you want to see my my face. There, is that better? Hello.
Mr. Holmes?
Mr. Policeman. You should be naked when you're in the baths. Are you ready for some... are you ready for some very unfortunate storyline?
My God, are you all right? I wonder how this could have happened.
Yes, it is somewhat treacherous. Fortunately, I am unscathed. To where does this corridor lead?
To the frigidarium, the coal room.
Barely unscathed, and by a very small margin. And treacherous is an understatement.
Again, sorry, I don't mean to boast.
Those stones weigh tons. We won't move them.
It does not matter. If our investigation requires it, we shall ask for them to be removed.
And yes, it does get moved later on.
This area serves as Sir Rodney Bentcliffe's workshop.
Tools used by archaeologists in their research. I will need these tongs.
Okay, Pepsi is a bitch. This metal plate, besides its archaeological interest, appears to be a part of something larger. At the present moment, I am unable to determine exactly what that might be. La 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 la.
Archaeological findings. Old clay pots with numbers inscribed upon them.
And now, I shall fart rainbows.
A shape has been cut in the plate. What should be done with it?
Nah, I'll keep Oh, Lord Almighty. Elder Scrolls for you. The Daily Mirror. There are few among us who could claim any degree of unfamiliarity with the name Sir Rodney Bentcliffe. It's a cliff that's gay. Sorry. He is a gentleman who possesses the wealth, notoriety, and vigour to well match the finest of his ilk abound in England. His intellect is equal to his charms, as he has oft been declared by the young ladies of the European aristocracy. He holds powerful connections within the Lord's Chamber and carries an influence inside the political world. There are those who would call him unforgiving or authoritarian. We should rather say that Sir Rodney is determined and ambitious. His presence at any archaeological site can only mean success for all concerned. We shall see. The miraculous reopening for the Strand Lane Roman Baths excavation research. The research efforts were about to be halted when a saviour arrived in the form of Sir Rodney Bentcliffe. Sir Rodney... Sir Rodney has taken over immediate control of the excavation, claiming that the site holds the key to a great... No, that's not what I meant to do. To a great mystery. We pledge to update our readers with all the exciting news as it develops. God, you sound like a radio person. Dear friends, I wish to organise a press conference at the Strand Lane Baths next month. 1893 was a remarkable year for my work in Egypt, but now it is time to set my focus upon English archaeology. I don't hate it, it's just my ADHD kicking in. I hate doing the same thing over and over and over and over. Now I've lost my place. Yay! Dear friends, I wish to organise a press conference at the Strand Lane Baths next month. 1893 was a remarkable year for my work in Egypt, but now it is time to set my focus upon English archaeology. To shine the light on our national treasures and reveal them to the public, I would like to see as many journalists as possible in attendance to record this event and record it favourably. If we treat them well enough, I should like to recall my old friendship with Lord Blackmore and use the special funds of the Royal Archaeological Institute, or RAI, for this event. Sir Rodney, not even going to say the last bit. Ah. Let's go have sex in the bath. I mean...
Archaeological findings. Old clay pots with numbers inscribed upon them.
Wop 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 wop. Wop 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 wop.
A glass plate negative is missing. Glass plate negatives, a remarkable method for recording ancient civilizations.
Probably wondering why I'm doing Christmas so soon. Because Christmas in December is gay. And no one cares.
It is a glass plate negative of an Egyptian statue.
I'll probably delete Kingdom Hearts. I mean, did you enjoy Kingdom Hearts? Was it something you liked?
Pyrite, otherwise known as fool's gold. Selenite. Selenite. White clay particles. Interesting. According to the color and its composition, I deduce that this sample is white clay. Now, I need to find which area near London this sample belongs to.
That would be...
The sample of dirt belongs to the White London clay region, located near the city of St. Albans. Let us analyze this blood sample.
Hiyo.
This blood has not coagulated well. It seems very liquid. That is strange. Let us see what is inside it. Hydrogen peroxide will bring any foreign matter to the surface. I must take a pipette and place several drops of hydrogen peroxide. Water. This blood is heavily diluted with water. My analysis table. It is useful for my work. On the sofa for the third time today. Well, don't be surprised if Watson sits on you again.
Bedcliff.
Here it is.
By the eye he was punished, for he saw that he was not worthy. Dreadful.
Bentcliff's mummy. The great excavation in Asun has taken over 3 years. Sir Rodney directed the archaeological work. A mummy was found with an enucleated, whatever, eye, and posed in an unusual position. The right hand was tensed, as if reaching out for something or to someone. The mummy was buried upright. She has been named the Desperate Mummy due to her very peculiar characteristics. Nearby could be read in Latin, "By the eye he was punished, for he saw what he was." Should that be, "For he saw that he was not worthy"? I'm pretty sure this is incorrect, but whatever. The mummy is believed to be Roman rather than Egyptian, as some symbols found in the tomb are in common with the Mithraic mysteries. The power of the empire is growing stronger day by day. As of yesterday, the Mexican consortium, Caracal, began serving the cause of the British Empire. This arrangement is undeniably profitable for London and England overall, and is a great achievement for our exceptional diplomatic and political community. In other news, a train has mysteriously disappeared en route to Evesham railway station. Little do they know that the two events are actually connected. Murder. bada boo bada dee. Just bursting into Watson's room for no reason. Nothing here that I want.
What should we do next, Holmes?
We should go to the local brothel. Let's go. Oh, there's no brothel. Shit. Three little maids from school are we, filled with a girlish glee. Burst of the room, burst of the room. Ow, my hip.
I should analyze this melted metal.
Yes, I should. Pina colada.
This is a piece of metal taken from a brazier. It appears to be silver, but I need to be sure. If it is silver, it will be possible to melt it, since silver's melting point is at around 900 degrees Celsius. Let us compare this sample with a silver penny by testing it with acid. If it changes color to match the result of a reaction with a silver coin, then it is silver.
Huh?
I must take a pipette.
Oh. Yeah, that would have been a bit stupid, wouldn't it? Disney Heroes next.
The reaction is the same red stain. It is silver. Britannia silver quality.
But what does that mean? We have no clues. Oh wait, yes we do. Why did the game not tell me? Huh. Okay, so they are useless to me. Fine. What do we do then?
I'm always wondering what's on your mind, Holmes.
What do we do? What do we do? can't talk to the people in the bath because they're just going to say that they're too scared because of the body. Could talk to Lestrade. Could talk to the front desk. I'm going to have to just talk to those two. Incompetent fools.
Any progress, Mr. Holmes?
Okay, so you're useless.
These baths are becoming sinister.
You're useless. Then I'm fucked then. I can't remember what to do. Ugh, it's so nice to be able to be loud and leery. Ugh. Gentlemen, remove your towels.
It's horrible. I can't talk at the moment.
I know you can't, you just saw
I'm
a
in
body.
shock. I don't want to talk.
I know you can't, you just saw a body.
It's horrible. So Rodney, he's dead.
Yes, I
Can't
can
we
see
speak
that.
about it somewhere else?
True, we could talk about somewhere else.
Blood traces wiped on the towel.
Glasses. What? Where am I?
One lens is cracked, probably due to the temperature of the brazier.
Refresh. 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 Can't do anything with that. It's pointless.
These lenses are for myopia. The wearer is short-sighted.
So what am I missing? What am I missing?
With the steam on, I'm unable to see even a few feet away.
What am I missing? What am I missing? What am I missing? It's telling me to use this, but why am I using this? What good does this do me? That simply does me nothing. That simply does absolutely nothing. Wait, what?
The grid cannot be removed. The
Okay.
weapon is nowhere to be found.
Mr. Holmes?
Policeman.
I can't understand what happened. Am I allowed to leave?
If you have to interrogate me, I'd like to be dressed properly first.
I found him. I touched his shoulder, thinking that he was just asleep.
What am I doing then? What am I doing? Can't check, can't check. Can't check and can't check. What am I doing?
Mr. Holmes, I should like to take the suspects to the yard. You can interrogate them there. Any objections?
None, Lestrade.
you still there? I'm gonna hope that you're still there. One can but only hope. Quest. I am on a quest.
An embroidered silk handkerchief. A fountain pen with solid gold trim. Sir Gregory Pitkin's visiting card. A phial with herbs. Do you know what it is, my dear fellow?
It's the St. John's wort flower, Holmes. It's commonly used as a drug against melancholia. However, an overdosage might lead to a rash or even hallucinations.
When Garrow found Sir Rodney dead, he wiped the blood upon himself.
You make it sound so sinister. Oh, murder, murder, murder. Sir Gregory Pitkin, manager to Mr. Blinkhorn. That's one hell of a name. Dear Sir, the interests that I represent require the situation at the baths be changed for the better. At the present time, the frigidarium excavations remain under your direction, and yet the works have not progressed. You have failed to find anything of value, and we are unable to make the frigidarium accessible to the public. The frigidarium is a valuable asset in the recreation of the Roman bath experience. I urge you to complete your work within the next 2 months. You have this remaining time to conclude your archaeological research and to find yourself another workplace. Oh dear.
An ordinary pencil. Rodney Bentcliffe's notebook. It may contain something of interest. The last pages were torn out. We must find a way of retrieving Sir Rodney's last lines. Watson, please prevent anyone from entering the room. But first, fetch me a pencil. To begin with, a few strokes of the pencil will be enough. I don't want to damage the traces. And then to gently smudge the leftover pencil marks with a handkerchief. I'm sure that Watson won't mind if I use his.
Mr. Holmes, the coroner... But what are you doing? Tampering with the evidence?
I prefer to make them talk. Today, I almost found it. This date will go down in history. Sir Rodney was about to make an outstanding discovery.
Wonderful.
I could retrieve only the final words. The rest of it is lost. Perhaps the autopsy will assist us in that matter.
I'm not sure that I can allow you to inspect the body now.
I am sure that you must, Constable.
Well...
Sir Rodney, age 63, the right eyeball has been burst, pierced to the hilt by a curved-bladed knife. The blade cut through the orbit of the frontal bone, ripping a part of the frontal lobe and the corpus callosum, after which completing its trajectory into the cerebellum, whatever, caused hemorrhagic lesions. And fight. All of these injuries led directly to the death of the individual at the upper lobe of the right lung. There is an old injury filled with an amount of mucus and ciliated debris that may correspond to a chronic infection by elements likely inhaled in a burial chamber, a decaying mummy, for example, or a dried and decomposing food product intended to accompany the deceased in their grave. The remainder of the body does not appear to have been damaged. This is going to be lovely. This is just the kind of job that I wanted.
An unusual wound, inflicted by a curved knife, which resulted in instant death, as the coroner's report says. According to the coroner, there were no cardiac problems nor lung congestion, but there were traces of fungus, possibly contracted from the Egyptian tombs.
Some light bruising, caused by a rope. The bruising is in lines. They were caused by a rope around the waist. Sir Rodney was descending somewhere.
The coroner observed no stomach nor liver disease, if we're to accept that Sir Rodney was an occasional drinker and 63 years of age.
I know that most of them are wrong anyway, but I just thought, you know, might as well mark them out. Steam moisture. I can change it later on. What does that mean for the rest of everything? Stolen notes. Effective arrival. Never mind. Let us continue. Is that enough players? That's enough players. Awesome. And fight. Mortal Kombat.
What should we do next, Holmes?
I do miss playing Mortal Kombat, but I could never go back. Mortal Kombat just pisses me off so much. Is Lestrade in there? Lestrade is not in there. Okay.
Good day to you, Mr. Holmes.
Good day to you, sir. Would you like a coffee?
Please escort this suspect for interrogation.
Would you like a coffee?
Good day to you, sir. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and I am assisting the police with their investigation of the murder of Sir Rodney Bentcliffe. Would you mind if I asked you a few questions?
Not at all, Mr. Holmes. My name is Percival Blinkhorn.
Lovely name you have, sir. But you should probably go kill your mother. I mean... Score, definitely what I needed. Port. Yeah, that team will do. I'll set that team. Nope, didn't mean to do that. I did not mean to press that. That is not what I meant to do. There we go.
What is your occupation?
I'm an archaeologist, specializing in the Roman period. I'm working on several excavation sites at present, including the baths at Strand Lane.
Can you tell me more about the baths?
Well, we're hoping to retrieve a great many interesting artifacts from the site, and to list any items of value before their eventual restoration and exhibition.
And has it been successful?
It has, thanks to Sir Rodney.
'Tis but a name that I will always laugh at. Ha ha, ha ha, ha ha.
What was your relationship with Sir Rodney?
Well, I couldn't say that he was a kind man, no. But he was talented. I felt a great admiration for him, I must say.
Was it your first collaboration?
I had met Sir Rodney briefly once in Egypt, and I'd shared my researches with him. Surprisingly, my work did convince him to come here. He arrived only a couple of months ago.
Surprisingly?
Well, Sir Rodney was a cold man, and so very secretive, too. But I learned so much from him. I can't believe that he's dead.
Can you tell me what you saw today?
Well, we entered the steam room, and we all went to sit down. The steam was particularly dense, and I didn't see anything much further after that. I just heard Mr. Garrow shouting, but we all ran for the door and bumped into each other. I was very alarmed by this point.
What did you do?
Well, the door was stuck. and with all the steam, it was quite frightening. I was barely able to see my own feet. Garrow was covered in blood.
Do you believe that Garrow killed Sir Rodney?
Oh, no. Garrow couldn't harm a fly.
Can you recall any recent event that would occur to you now as being a little strange?
Well, yesterday we had a small argument.
Is that all?
No. Sir Rodney informed me that he was to attend the London Archaeological Congress with me. Then he advised me of quite the opposite. And rather aggressively, too.
What can you tell me about Garrow?
Well, he always looks so sad. And he has been acting strangely lately. He complains about voices and visions. I will keep an eye on him because I'm worried.
How well were your researchers progressing before Sir Rodney's arrival?
Rather well.
This letter reveals that Sir Gregory was prepared to put a stop to your work.
Yes. But since Sir Rodney's arrival, he had calmed down. He allowed us to work. I'm not sure what they agreed on.
What will happen now that Sir Rodney is dead?
Well, I haven't thought about that. But if it's needed, I will fight to defend Sir Rodney's expectations.
We discovered some melted silver in the brazier. Did you put it there?
No. Silver, you say? No, I don't know how it got there.
Suspicious about that. It was right in front of their eyes.
Did you place the bottle of champagne in the changing room?
No, I did not.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation. Good day to you, Sir Gregory. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm assisting the police with their investigation of the murder that took place this morning. Would you mind answering a few questions?
Tell me, Mr. Holmes, will I need to stay here for very much longer?
Well, with that attitude, yeah. Stuck up git.
You are the manager of the baths, is that correct?
Yes. I'm passionate about archaeology. I wanted to restore the ruins. My ambition is to open the baths to the public. Living archaeology can be a profitable business, although now I'm not so sure.
I see. When do you wish to begin using the baths?
When the archaeological researches are over, I will be free to complete the restoration. It is the usual process.
What was your relationship with Sir Rodney Bentcliffe?
We were not particularly close. He had an unpleasant temperament, suspicious, authoritarian, unkind. People possessed by genius may be forgiven for their nature, but not by me.
Was he obstructive?
Not at all. Everything he did led us to greater success. He helped us increase the potential of the building.
Please tell me what happened this morning.
The test that we performed this morning was a success. The steam was working well. But then, of course, that awful murder.
What did you see?
The steam was too thick to see anything. But ask Garrow. He saw the body first.
Had Sir Rodney exhibited any recent strange behavior?
Look, I'm not a suspicious fellow. but I think that he had professional interests elsewhere that he did not wish us to know about.
Why should you think that? Where?
I have no idea. But after all, it was not my business.
How was the work progressing before Sir Rodney's arrival?
Rather slowly, I would say.
Sir Gregory, could you please explain this letter? You expressed the wish to call off the research work at the baths.
It was all about Blinkhorn. He was merrily digging away and taking very little care about it, ruining everything and finding nothing of any value.
But the arrival of Sir Rodney changed your mind?
Sir Rodney's work was extremely promising, and it was good for the bath's publicity. So yes, I changed my mind.
Are you aware that Mr. Garrow is under a form of medication?
Garrow? No, but I never liked that parasite.
Do you believe him to be capable of murder?
Well, he did have blood on him. Does that make him a murderer?
Some melted silver was found inside the steam room brazier. Do you know where it came from?
Silver? No.
Did you bring a bottle of champagne to the baths?
Absolutely not. Sir Rodney did, I think.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation. A good day to you. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm assisting the police with their investigation of the murder of Sir Rodney Bentcliffe. Would you mind if I asked you a few questions?
I am Tristram Garrow.
What is your occupation?
I am a counsellor at the district chamber.
And what were you doing at the baths?
Well, I follow the researches. I am interested in archaeology.
You follow them?
Yes. So many things happened and we need to know. Or perhaps it's better hidden.
I beg your pardon, Mr. Garrow.
I meant nothing by that. I apologise.
What was it like to work with Sir Rodney?
It was like working with a genius. He was a hard man, but then you know this world is hard. There are always people who want to steal from you.
If that's you,
And
Celeste, let me know
he
when
trusted
you want
me,
me to change.
But,
Are you feeling unwell?
I'm sorry. It is I remember. I feel so sorry.
Do you need anything?
I feel bad. I hear... No, nothing. I'm better now.
Please try to recall what you saw today.
The room was so hot, I had to remove my glasses. I was not feeling so very well in there.
But you found the body.
I saw the knife, you know, flying through the air. I saw the blood. I tried to escape. I don't remember.
You saw the knife? What did it look like?
Everything was as if in a nightmare. It all happened so fast. The knife was shining like gold.
Had Sir Rodney exhibited any recent strange behaviour?
Well, he had been rather secretive these past few days. Last Thursday, for example, I saw him leave. When he returned, it was very late. He showed me some wet coins, Roman coins, and he started to laugh. Thank you. Thank you. This will help me to calm down.
Do be careful with the dosage.
I will.
I mean it. We discovered some melted silver in the brazier. Did you put it there?
It didn't help. The power is too strong.
Did you place the bottle of champagne in the changing room?
What? No.
Garrow appears to be rather mentally disturbed. Either that, or he is a good actor. Blah blah. Okay, I think it's time that I leave that Disney game. There is a very sexual conversation going on. Work was saved with the arrival of Sir Rodney. That one. I will return in a moment. I am checking the store and then I'm off to the toilet. I should probably do the toilet first. But oh well. What are you gonna do?
Da, da, da. Okay. Alright, I'll be back in a minute. Well, you can go now if you want. I guess I'll catch you later. I wish there was something I could do. You know I hate being here, not being able to do anything for you. But I understand the situation you're in, I understand the stress, depression. Just know that I'm here. I'll leave the tablet on till, I don't know, 6 or 9. I'm not really sure. Yeah, I guess I'll see you later then. I love you. Okay? Just remember that. Please. I'll go do some Final Fantasy. I'll be working through the online part of the game, because it does have an online part. There's a story where we can play with each other. So I'll go stream that, and you can pop in. And you don't have to say anything, just pop in and watch if you want. I love you, baby. Okay? Just remember that. I love you. But yeah, I'll be around for as long as I can. I'm trying to freeze myself on purpose so that I don't get sweaty and everything. I mean, yeah, there's a chance I'll get pneumonia, but at least I'm away from the sweat. I love you. Best thing in the world. Alright, I'll let you go then. Bye.